Hi, welcome to the Socially Intelligent Autistic. I'm Carole Jean Whittington, and I'm socially intelligent autistic. Well, today I'd like to talk about something that I feel right now makes a difference in everybody's everyday life. We're social distancing, we're being careful, we're not leaving our houses. For those of us who are happy alone, it's okay, but there's a point where we still get affected after a certain amount of time being in isolation. Well, here's something really cool. You've always heard you are what you eat. Well, have you ever thought about you are what you wear? There's some amazing studies out there, and it's called enclothed cognition. So Adam and Galinsky in 2012 did this really cool study, and they published it in the Journal of Social Psychology. And in the study about enclothed cognition, enclothed, what you wear, cognition, how you think and behave. So when you put those two things together, what they found, there were two factors. Not just what you were wearing, but that what you were wearing had an effect on how you behaved. So in the study, they took a lab coat and they took test subjects and they said, okay, here's a lab coat and this is a doctor's lab coat. We want you to put it on and wear it, and we want you to perform this attention test. What they found was the test subjects that were given the lab coat and told that it was a doctor's lab coat elevated their ability to pay attention on this particular attention-based test. So in the other aspects of the study, they would take a lab coat and they would give it to a test subject and say, this is a painter's lab coat, this is a painter's coat. There was no change in the behavior. There was no increased attention like when the person thought it was a doctor's lab coat. Some people were given the attention test with no coat whatsoever, and there was no change in attention. So it's really interesting when you think about it, that it's not just, and Adam and Galinsky showed this in their test, they said it's not just what you're wearing, how you perceive what the correlation is about what you're wearing, but the experience of actually wearing the clothing item. There's several other studies out there, and it's really interesting. Karen Pine, who's a professor at the University of Hertfordshire, and that's in the UK, and I probably said it wrong, she found in her research that, and then I'm going to quote, the strong link between clothing and mood, states suggest we should put on clothes that we associate with happiness, even when we're feeling low. So my mom's a wardrobe consultant and did this for years. And she always told me, when you feel bad, you need to make sure you put on a little lipstick, put on something that makes you feel good. It's kind of like when you've been homesick and you feel horrible and your hair gets greasy and you've been in t-shirts or pajamas and just comfy, not your pretty leave your house clothes. Well, you go take a bath and you put on some fresh clothes and man, it's amazing how much better you feel. Well, right now, and with some of the studies that we have here, we know that scientifically our brains are affected by what we're wearing. And this goes back to your perception of self and what's called mirroring. So if you look at yourself in the mirror, because we're kind of like flashlights, our eyes, we can't light ourselves up. A flashlight can't light itself up. It can only illuminate the things around it. Well, we can see our arms and our legs and things like that, but we can't see our face and our body as a whole unless we're looking in a mirror. And when we do, we see the reflection and our brain processes ourself. We recognize that's us. So if we combine our perception of self, looking in the mirror, what do you see? And it's so easy to fall into the trap of throwing on your comfy sweats, throwing on your running clothes, and it gets to be a rut. It's a habit. Well, you have to remember that what we found in the study is it's not just your perception of the clothes and the meaning or emotions you assign to it or attributes, but it's wearing them. It's actually putting them on that makes a difference. So right now, I wanted to let you know that if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling out of control, just feeling kind of, yuck, the way to lift yourself up, the way to make yourself feel better is in the morning, intentionally the night before, lay out an outfit that makes you feel good about yourself, that makes you feel calm or happy. if you are feeling a little out of control with everything that's going on right now, sometimes putting on something like your business suit or a dress, something like a power dress, something that makes you feel confident, it gives you the boost that you need, and your behavior follows suit because you associate that particular outfit with a particular behavior or place. I hope that this information helped you and that this is something that you're able to step into, change your outfit, change your attitude, change your behavior. Have a great day.